Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope that now I will be alright. Hello, my name is Alvia Zahrani. You can call me Via. I will be discuss about transportation. Let's check this out. Transportation has come and gone in a variety of different and usually resembles the most efficient way to travel at the time. Originally, mankind used the three main sources of three transportation: walking, running, and swimming. It wouldn't be until animals were domesticated as well as the invention of the wheel and sled would we be able to use animals to pull heavier loads than a human could possibly handle. Once these were mastered, humanity would turn to the sea, developing boats and sailing vessels, and this would become the most efficient ways of transportation until the Industrial Revolution. The use of oxen or cow to transport goods can be traced back to its farthest point at about 8000 BC. This would be followed shortly after between 3 until 4000 BC with horses pulling them. However, human traveling along trails carrying the goods themselves was still the widest used method of the time for transporting goods. These trails would eventually become paved roads created by civilizations such as Mesopotamia 3100 BC until 530 BC, ancient Middle East including Turkey, and the Indus Valley Civilization 3100 and 1300 BC. Stone-paved roads would be made by the Persian and Roman empires, which will allow armies to move quickly, and eventually tar-based roads would be introduced in the middle area at a later point. Around 8100 BC, the first canoes will be made from tree trunks, and the oldest known canoe was found in the Netherlands. Leisure boats would be made, and they would primarily rely on rowing, wind, or a combination as power. Because of how heavily civilization came to rely on boat transport, most of the largest trade cities would be made by the water. It would be a relatively slow transportation process for anything until the Industrial Revolution. Around 1900, the combustion burn engine that use a series of small control explosion to create power would be created, and the first automobile would be born. Road transport would be on the rise, and the private transportation system began at this time. The first highway, a long road stemming from points to allow the fastest method of travel between cities, would also be created in the early 1900s. Based on the design of McAdam, a route created around 1820 by John Loudon McAdam, which was the first gravel-based road. These highways would eventually become paved with tarmac and concrete rather than gravel. The Wright brothers would be the next people to advance transportation, with the first airplane they could be controlled in 1903. Air travel by plane would become the fastest way of transportation after World War I, 1914 until 1918, for goods as well as people over long distance. As they developed beyond World War II, 1939 until 1945, cars and airplanes would become the main method of travel. Spaceflight would start in the 1950s and would grow at a fast pace until the 1970s. In the 19th century, the Industrial Revolution, a period ranging from 1760 until 1840, that changed how almost every process was done in industry, will change transportation forever. With the invention of the telegraph, a device using a series of bits to transport a message and translate commonly through Morse code, communication became near instant. This would make a communication easier without having to rely on transport of letters or messengers. The steam engine, an engine that ran completely on the power of boiling water or steam, would also be made and lead to rail transportation with trains as well as steam power goods. The speed and how much could be transported would grow at an extreme rate, which would allow manufacturing to take place far away from the natural resources they rely on. In my opinion, transportation has made a lot of progress from year to year. Initially using manuals or walking, running, and swimming as vehicles, and then to using animals as vehicles, and then experiment with using trains as means of vehicles become theirs than planes, cars, and the others. Finally, I apologize for the pronunciation me not good and correct because it is still the learning process. And this video is intended for the fulfillment of the final project of the English course. Thank you to Mrs. Woro who has guided us in this course. So from me, more or less sorry. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.